Hey ladies, it's Syddin from Syddin Pretty here, back with another video reinforcing the fundamentals of hair care. And I recorded this video the other day, but I decided that I would like to re-record it. Just because I figured out what I was trying to say and I think I can convey it better in this video. What I'm saying is, black-oriented hair products stink. Yes, I said it. Yes, I mean it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always noticed that, I didn't grow up in predominantly Caucasian areas, really, so for me, you was either black, Asian, Mexican, or something. I mean, at some points it was Mexican until I moved down south. Then it was like Dominicans, okay, so... But one thing I always noticed was my Mexican friends' hair smelled like strawberries, citrusy, flowery, floral smells. And my hair smelling like dew growth and Dax grease. Chemically, medicine-y, stinky smells that almost seem to be exclusive to the black American woman, man, etc. And I hated it. I hated that my hair had to stay in the same style all the time. I hated that it stunk. I hated that we didn't wash it often. So not only did the product build up smell, but it just smelled because it was dirty too. I hated it. And this is something I can honestly admit, because it's something I've noticed literally since I was like 6. And oh my gosh, I was so relieved when my mother, God bless her, took me to the Dominican salon for the first time. Dominican Touch, Buford Highway, Atlanta, Georgia, Charisma Salon in Duluth. I was so relieved when I walked out of that shop with my fresh relaxer, smelling so good, hair blowing. Oh, I loved it. Now, I can honestly admit this because I know I don't have a self-hate issue. So somebody could perceive this message as such, but I know that's not what it is, so I'm okay to admit this. But though the contrast between those two experiences definitely helped me become who I am today and helped me form the bias that I have to black-oriented products. So they have definitely improved from Dr. Miracles, from Pink Lotion, to Shea Moisture, Cantu, all these other products. But they still stink, and they still smell completely different than all the other hair products on the market. Period. I have yet to come across a product that is oriented at all hair types that smells as horrible as the ones oriented specifically to black hair. Why is this an issue for me? It's an issue for me because if you have yet to check out my video, There's No Such Thing as Black Hair, I'll make sure to link that below. There is no such thing as a hair type based on race. Race is a social construct. Now, some could disagree, regardless, whatever, but just because your phenotype or the color of your skin looks a certain way, that does not automatically mean your hair is going to be a certain hair type. And that's just what it is, man. Because as a hairstylist, I've dealt with enough clients to know that I once held that same belief that hair type was exclusive to race. But as I've grown as a stylist and as a professional, I've been able to be exposed to so many different people and situations that I know that's not always the case. But the issue I have is, because I don't believe that hair type is exclusive to race, I don't believe that there's a specific way or a specific product that you have to use for people with quote unquote black hair. Because of the fact, hair is hair. And hair is, you have dry hair, you have damaged hair. Though that's the way that I educate my clients to shop for products, not what the race is of the person on the box. This is important because if you haven't watched my video, again, there's no such thing as black hair. I truly believe that typing hair according to race is a marketing scheme created by these conglomerates, Shea Moisture. I know Shea Moisture ain't Shea Moisture. Whoever owns Shea Moisture, you know, the same people really own all these companies. I truly believe in Shea Moisture, what they say they independently own. I doubt it. I don't know. But all I'm trying to say is I truly believe that there is a ploy to continue to have black women think that their hair needs something specific and special. Because if you can keep them thinking that way, they're going to continuously be on the lookout for the next latest best thing, while they continue to formulate these crappy, low-quality products that don't work, so that you're going through the products at such a rapid rate, consuming them like a maniac, when if you just went over a few sections to L'Oreal, if you just went over to Davines, if you just went over, even checked out some Brazilian products, some Spanish products, some Salern, whatever, you're going to spend way less, get a better quality product that's going to last you a lot longer because you don't have to use such large quantities. And you're going to smell 10 times better and have lighter, flowier, desirable hair. Because let's face it, nobody wants heavy hair. But we've been sold this lie that that is what we must have. So I believe the whole black hair product smelling terrible is, it's almost like the smell makes it a black product. And I know that sounds so outlandish, but I almost feel like they do that because like that's what makes it a black product. Because it's like, we all know these companies basically just private label. Ain't that many people formulating their own product from the ground up. Not that many companies are actually in the labs. So it's like, why couldn't you just choose the strawberry scent? Why did you have to get this stinky foreign smell? Because we can all remember, I know y'all remember how there's been a history in this country of, you know, black women being treated as animals, medical experiments being done on us. Our birth rates, our death at birth rates are higher than everybody else's. It's like we constantly have this stigma put on us that we're like animalistic or something. And what I don't like about the whole making the product smell different is I feel like it continues to perpetuate that. Like, okay, here's hair products for they just say hair products. Ain't no Asian hair, Mexican hair, Hispanic hair, white hair. Only do they do this with us. Only do they do this with us. And it annoys me. We can talk about this topic in a part 2 because I feel like this, even though we may not all realize it, we may not be conscious of it, and we may not realize how we're perceived by other people. And although I am the type of person to say, who cares what other people think? When it comes to dating, when it comes to marriage, jobs, unfortunately, it does matter what people think. And if you are coming in here with this offensive, stanky hair, because for one, they also lied and told us we need to wash our hair every 3 and 4 weeks and 2 months, and wear these styles, braids and waves, and don't wash them, because if you wash them, so you got these stinky products, then you pair them with the poor hygiene practices, because we've been lied to and told that our hair don't need to be washed that often. Oh, and don't use a clarifying shampoo. So you pair that, and you just get a hot, stinky mess. And I promise you, y'all may have not seen them, but there are forums out there of people of other races and even some black men wondering, why do black women have funny hair smells? I'm not making this up. So I'm not saying this to bash anybody. I'm saying this because I feel like, really, we need to stop patronizing these companies that really aren't formulating products that work for our hair. Except for these, you know what? I'm going to cut the video off here because this video will be 20 minutes long. So what do you all think? Have you ever noticed that black-oriented products have a completely different smell than all the other products in the market? Why, if our hair is different, why does the smell need to be different? If that's the case, why of all things does the smell need to be different? These heavy, stinky consistencies, green, blue, black. You know, most products on the market for others are white, off-white colors. We got green, pink, yellow. Like, I just don't get it. Let me know what you think in the comments below and make sure you subscribe for more topics such as this one. Bye-bye.